Exactly. I felt like a leaf in the wind. And that, Michael, is why I wanted us to talk about today's topic, time blocking.
I love this topic. It changed my life a few years ago. To-
Hello, everyone. A very warm welcome back to the Rom English Podcast. I am Jennifer, and I am so happy to see all of you joining us again today. If you are a returning viewer on our YouTube channel, thank you for your support. It means the world to us.
and I am Michael. It's great to be back in the studio. We've been reading your comments from Vietnam, Brazil, Spain, everywhere. It's amazing to see how much you are practicing your English. Jennifer, how are you today? You look much more relaxed than you did last week.
Laughs. You noticed. Yes, I am much better now. But Michael, last Tuesday was a total disaster for me. Have you ever had a day where you feel like you are running as fast as you can, but you aren't actually getting anywhere?
Oh, absolutely. I call those hamster wheel days. You are moving, but you stay in the same place. What happened to you?
Well, I woke up with a long to-do list. I had 10 things to do. I started one thing, then an email popped up, so I answered that. Then I remembered I needed to call my mom, so I did that. Then I saw a notification on my phone. Before I knew it, it was 5 p.m. I was exhausted, but I hadn't finished even one important task.
I think everyone listening can relate to that. We feel busy, but we don't feel productive. We feel like our day is driving us instead of us driving the day.
Exactly. I felt like a leaf in the wind. And that, Michael, is why I wanted us to talk about today's topic, time blocking.
I love this topic. It changed my life a few years ago. Today, we are going to discuss how to stop the chaos, the difference between waiting for motivation and using discipline, and how you can use a simple calendar to take back your freedom.
Let's start with a big idea. Most people wait for the right moment to work. They wait until they feel inspired or energetic.
That is the motivation trap. Motivation is a feeling, Jennifer, and feelings are like the weather. They change every hour. If you wait until you feel like studying English, you might only study twice a week.
Exactly. Discipline is different. Discipline is doing what you said you would do even when you don't feel like it. And time blocking is the ultimate tool for discipline.
Why do you say that?
Because time blocking removes the decision. When I look at my calendar and it says 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. record podcast, I don't have to ask myself, what should I do now? Or do I feel like recording? The decision was made yesterday. I just follow the plan.
That's a great point. Decision fatigue is a real thing. If you have to decide what to do every hour, your brain gets tired. By the afternoon, you have no energy left to make good choices, so you just sit on the sofa and scroll through your phone.
Right. Discipline is a muscle, but even muscles get tired. Time blocking helps you save your energy for the work, not for the planning of the work.
Let's talk about the danger of only using motivation to manage your time. When we rely on how we feel, we usually choose the easiest task first.
Oh, I do that. I answer easy emails or clean my desk instead of writing the difficult report. I call it procrastination by being busy.
Exactly. You feel like you are working, but you are avoiding the big frog, the most important task. Motivation usually pushes us towards things that give us a quick reward. Checking social media gives us a quick reward. Finishing a difficult English grammar lesson takes time and effort.
And when we don't have a block of time for that difficult task, it never happens. We keep pushing it to tomorrow. But as we know, tomorrow never comes.
Another problem is overcommitment. When we don't block our time, we think we have all day. Someone asks for a meeting, sure. Someone wants to chat, okay. Because we don't see the time physically on a calendar, we think we have an infinite amount of it.
And then we realize at 6 p.m. that we have no time left for ourselves or our families. It leads to burnout and stress. You feel like you are failing at work and failing at home.
Jennifer, tell us about a time you struggled with this. I know you used to work very late at night.
Yes, Michael. When I first started working as a freelancer, I had no schedule. I thought freedom meant doing whatever I wanted whenever I wanted. I would stay in my pajamas until 2 p.m.
That sounds comfortable, but was it productive?
It was a nightmare. Because I didn't have blocks for work, I felt like I was working all the time. I would be answering emails while eating dinner. I would be thinking about work while trying to sleep. My brain never had a break because I never told it when work started and when work ended.
I had the same problem when I was studying for my exams. I would say, I'll study all day Saturday, but all day is too vague. I would start at 10 a.m., get distracted by lunch, watch a video, and by 4 p.m., I had only studied for 20 minutes. I felt like a failure.
That vague time is our enemy. When I started time blocking, I felt like I had more freedom, not less. I knew that from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., the block was personal time. I could turn off my phone and actually relax without feeling guilty.
That's the secret. Time blocking isn't just for work, it's for protecting your happiness.
For our listeners who are new to this idea, let's define it clearly. Michael, how would you explain time blocking to a B1 English learner?
It's very simple. Imagine your day is a series of empty boxes. Time blocking is the act of putting a specific label on each box. Instead of a to-do list, which is just a list of things you want to do, a time block is an appointment with yourself.
I love that. An appointment with yourself. If you have an appointment with a doctor, you show up, right? You don't say, "Oh, I don't feel motivated to see the doctor today."
Exactly. You treat your work and your English study with the same respect.
Time blocking, I usually use 3 main types. 1, deep work blocks. This is for the hard stuff. No phone, no distractions. 2, shallow work blocks. This is for emails, phone calls, and small tasks. 3, reactive blocks. This is for things that pop up or for when other people need you.
And don't forget buffer blocks. These are the small breaks between tasks. You need time to walk, drink water, and let your brain rest. Okay, Jennifer, let's give our Rom English community some practical steps. If someone wants to start time blocking tomorrow, what is step 1?
Step 1, the brain dump. Before you can block your time, you need to know what you are doing. Take a piece of paper and write down everything you need to do tomorrow. Don't worry about the order yet. Just get it out of your head.
Step 2, estimate the time. This is where most people make a mistake. They think a task will take 30 minutes, but it actually takes 2 hours. Look at your list and be honest. How long does it take to really study a new grammar point? Give yourself more time than you think you need.
Step 3, find your peak energy. Are you a morning person or a night owl? I am a morning person. My brain is sharp at 8 a.m., so I put my deep work block, the hardest task, first thing in the morning.
That is smart. Don't waste your best energy on easy things like checking Instagram. Save your shallow work blocks for the afternoon when you are feeling a bit tired. Step 4, use a calendar, digital or paper. You can use Google Calendar or a simple paper planner. Draw boxes for your time. 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., exercise and breakfast. 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., deep work, English study. 11 a.m. to 12 a.m., break. 12 a.m. to 12:30 a.m., emails.
When the time starts, you start. When the time ends, you stop. This is the discipline part.
Jennifer, what happens when someone calls you during your deep work block, or when you feel the urge to check your phone?
This is the biggest challenge. I call it the ghost of distraction. It tries to pull you out of your block.
I have a rule for this, the not now list. If I'm in a block and I suddenly remember I need to buy milk, I don't stop working. I just write buy milk on a small piece of paper and stay in the block.
That's brilliant. You acknowledge the thought, but you don't follow it. You stay in control.
Also, you must turn off your notifications. If your phone is pinging, you're not time blocking, you're just waiting to be interrupted. Put the phone in another room if you have to.
Remember, a block is a promise to yourself. If you break it, you're telling yourself that your goals aren't important. Be strict with your blocks, but be kind to your human needs. Let's speak directly to our English learners. Michael, how can they use time blocking to improve their English faster?
Most students say, I'll study when I have time, but having time never happens. You have to make time.
I recommend a 15-minute daily block. Even if you are very busy, everyone has 15 minutes. Put it in your calendar. Maybe it's 7 a.m. to 7:15 a.m.
In that block, you do only English. No music, no social media. You listen to a podcast, you read an article, or you speak out loud. Because it is a block, your brain knows it is time to focus.
And because it is only 15 minutes, it is easy to keep the promise. Discipline starts small. After a week, you might change it to 30 minutes.
Consistency is the most important thing in language learning. Time blocking is the best way to be consistent. Jennifer, some people might be thinking, this sounds like a prison. I don't want to live in boxes. What would you say to them?
I used to think that too, but the truth is the opposite. Without a system, you are a prisoner of your distractions. You are a prisoner of your tired feelings.
That is very deep.
When you have a schedule, you are free. You are free to work deeply, and then you are free to play deeply. When I am in my family block, I am 100% there. I am not thinking about work because I know there is a work block tomorrow at 9 a.m.
It gives you mental peace. You can stop worrying about all the things you should be doing because you have a place for everything.
It also helps you sleep better. When you look at your calendar for tomorrow and see that everything has a block, your brain can finally relax and shut down.
We have covered a lot today. Jennifer, let's summarize the key points for our Rom English family.
Of course. 1. Motivation is a feeling. Discipline is a choice. Don't wait for the right mood to start your day.
2. Time blocking is an appointment with yourself. Treat it with respect.
3. Use deep work blocks for your hardest tasks, like English study, when your energy is highest.
4. Use buffer blocks for breaks. Your brain needs to breathe.
5. Control your environment. Turn off notifications and use a not now list for random thoughts.
And now, we have a Rom English challenge for all of you.
Yes, for tomorrow, just one day, we want you to block 1 hour for something important. It could be 30 minutes of English and 30 minutes of exercise.
Put it in your calendar, give it a specific time, and most importantly, keep the promise.
Then, come back to this video and leave a comment. Tell us, I kept my promise. We want to celebrate with you.
Seeing your success helps everyone else in the community feel inspired to start too.
Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope this episode feels more in control of your time and your life.
Remember, you are the pilot of your life. Don't let the day just happen to you. Design it.
If you found this helpful, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us create more content for you.
We believe in you. You have the power to change your habits and master your time.
Until next time, stay disciplined, stay curious, and keep practicing your English.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.